Hey Aries, it's Empress Rose here. Welcome to your reading. These are general readings, so take what works, leave what doesn't, as with every experience we have in life. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Especially if I don't catch your storyline or your energy wave with this one, go check those. All right, so we're going to start with the Oracle Mystical Moments deck for an intuitive vibe for our reading for Aries. We are grateful, of course, for the accurate message we're about to receive on Aries' behalf. What do we have for Aries this week? Aries doesn't want to talk again. Okay, one more, two more. It's like, you're lucky I gave you one. I don't want to say anything. Okay, we got one more. I know we can have one more. Works better if there's more than one. Okay, you don't give me one on this one. Really? Okay, it's a first, so we're going to just take one. Oh my gosh, there's two. There's two. Yes, that's what I thought we were dealing with again this week. We've got liberty and secrets. So secrets is about something locked away. I think somebody just got this card. Something's locked away. It's not necessarily a secret, it could be, but you're on the cusp of being able to open something or wanting to open something. Clearly you have the capability. It's going to be one of these keys. It's not necessarily going to be instantaneous when you're ready, but it is going to be, you might have to try a few keys, but you have one. You know you got the right ring. You've come up here. You're not quite ready, but you're sitting there almost ready to open up about something. And it's yours. You open up when you feel like it. You know, this is your moon. This is nobody else's choice but yours to open up about this thing. But you are unlocking an opportunity or something along those lines. I've never really read this as unlocking an opportunity, but that is showing up right now. You're ready to unlock something, but it's only gonna, you have to be ready, and you're not quite ready yet. But you're thinking about it. It might be a precious secret or a secret that's close to you, or a delicate thing. Something that it's a little bit serious. And you're just not quite ready yet. You want to. There's something about it that you want to, because else why would you have climbed up here? Why would you be having your hand on it? Why would you have these keys in your hand? You want to open it up. And here's liberty. Here's this freedom. You're having to be enticed into freedom. Is it this thing that needs to be unlocked? Because this thing is already unlocked. This is already unlocked and you're free to go. You're free to go, you just don't realize it yet. This is sort of my Shawshank card. This is like, you've been in prison for so long, you don't even know what it's like to be free. It might even be profoundly uncomfortable and difficult. And you already are free. This is what this card is saying. You already are free. This thing has already been unlocked. This thing is already opened. You're free to go whenever you're ready. She's needing to entice this bird out. And maybe you're here and you're trying to entice this secret out, or this thing that's been locked away. You're trying to entice it out, but it's slow going. And there's a lot of realizations. There's a whole kind of head game that has to happen here in order for this dove to realize that it's actually free. And I think head game here, the prison is in her head, is this, there's this whole huge, I don't know, maybe she's got a brain underneath that. Maybe it's not just hair, but there's this whole thing back here, this whole history, this whole past, and it's being freed. So one of my favorite quotes is, I think it's Mina Alexander about, I dreamt of a past that freed its prisoners. So this is about the past, and this is the prisoner being freed from the past, from this this thing that goes back a ways. And it's being freed from that. I don't know if you're ready to do that, but this is saying, here it is. Here we have Moonology. All right, Moonology. What do we have for our dear, amazing Aries? These are so amazing. All right. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So Aquarius is actually an air sign, an intellectual sign, but this is saying, you know, bring some emotion, bring out those emotions. It's a new beginning. You have an opportunity to start anew, or you have an opportunity to communicate something, and you can do it with love and with emotion and with feeling. It doesn't have to be some dry thing, but there can be a lot of love here. So bring love into the situation. So it'll start a new situation for you. It'll change profoundly a situation that you're in right now, to bring some loving attention to it. So that could be bringing some loving attention into yourself, and changing this secret or this thing that you want to unlock, or changing how this bird reacts. You know, this could be right here representing this little flower, this star here, representing some love to entice something out, to entice a part of yourself to come out. This could be bringing love into yourself, and to yourself to start something, to start a new adventure, to start seeing something or experiencing life in a different way, is bringing more love into the situation, into yourself, into, you know, whatever situation you're facing, whatever situation we're dealing with here, where freedom is being unlocked and the past is setting you free. Maybe part of that key, one of those keys, is love, and not just an intellectual dry conversation, or not just maybe the key to releasing part of yourself, or to freeing part of yourself, is to bring some love in there. Love could be one of these keys right here. Ready to open up that I don't know if that's a secret, or ready to open up the situation. Okay, we've got ethereal visions here. For our Pisces, this is your past, this is your present, this is your inner landscape, this is what's at issue, your environment, your to-do list, and your possible outcome. Fun, we have some of my favorite cards. Oh, wow. Okay. So oh my gosh, in your recent past, you have this Nine of Swords, this nightmare card of anxiety, depression, all sorts of things sort of tormenting and taunting you, but they're all from your imagination. They're all not necessarily from your imagination, but they're your fears. You have so many fears here. Here you are, you're safe in bed. You should be cozy and all curled up and ready to go to sleep, but you basically have an entire book running through your head of these fears, of ways people could react to you. Maybe it's part of this secret, or part of this thing is how are people going to react if they knew? How would people, you're imagining how people are going to react. You have been you've been imagining sort of a worst case scenario here, and this is in your recent past, where you've sort of gone through this nightmare. You have been cozy and safe, but you sort of have this imaginary world up in your head of a lot of terrible things and all the terrible things that could happen. And you've probably figured out by now that this nightmare was basically in your head, and these were just fears, and you were able to deal with them. But in your recent past, possibly going into the present moment, you're dealing with some fears and some it's just a nightmare. It's a nightmare in your head. It's a whole series of novels about bad things, and bad possibilities, and your worst case scenarios, all in your head here. In your present situation, we have some sneaky behavior. We have the Seven of Swords. We have someone trying to end conflict by not talking about it. So it could be a little bit of this. We have someone trying to end the conflict by stealing the swords. So there's a battle going on, or there was a battle supposed to be going on, and this sneaky little fucker went in and took all these swords from everybody and was like, look, no battle. Unfortunately, that truncates the whole process that was supposed to happen, the whole confrontation that was supposed to happen when someone's sneaky and stealing and stealing away, keeping their ideas to themselves, keeping their communication to themselves. This to me is like not talking or trying to steal something or trying to take something from somebody. So this is either a warning to you that this is going on in your current environment, that there's someone you can't trust in your environment and they're trying to steal from you or take from you. And that is such a disturbing message. But Tarot, you know who this is. You know what the situation is. This isn't like, you should not take this and then go do this with it and see everything and everybody around you as possible thieves that are stealing your ideas or not talking to you about important things because they want to win the argument, and they're going to win through trickery. This is winning through trickery and through I want to say like trick words or verbal tricks, little gotchas, you know, or stuff like that. This is like, so there's this whole vibe. It could be you, it could be somebody else, it could just be the energy in the household or whatever of sort of tricking, stealing, and part of that is the reason why I say this is like not talking about something is that these are ideas. Swords are ideas and communications. So this is trying to sneak away with all the ideas and the communications, trying to sneak away without communicating, trying to sneak away without being honest or talking about something. So that's why I bring that interpretation to this card, but it also can just be trickery, sneaking, that kind of stuff. So that's in your current situation. Someone's doing that. I hope it's not you. I can't even imagine someone that would like my style of reading tarot, that would like feel happy and comfortable with this. So, but maybe you're not comfortable with it and you're doing it anyway. I don't know. But this is an energy going on around you right now. In your inner landscape, you have strength. Maybe it's this situation. Maybe it's keeping this quiet, but something is demanding an immense amount of strength and patience and sort of an eternal level of like an eternity. This feels like an eternity of patience and strength. And maybe you're hoping for some more strength and some more patience and some more strength to deal with the things that you have to deal with that are in front of you right now. Because this can be your hopes and fears. Normally I read it as just like your inner psychology. What are you dealing with? You're dealing with strength, with concepts of strength and patience and having to be strong through a situation. But this could be you hoping and wanting more strength to deal with, oh, Lord, give me strength kind of thing. Like, that's what we're dealing with here. And so you could be praying for some strength and for dealing with this current situation. And both of these would require immense amounts of strength to deal with. At issue, as if we don't have enough issues already on the table, but at issue is this Six of Wands, a sense of humiliation. So we take it in the reverse. This is a sense of humiliation, of public humiliation, of doing something and everyone's going to see and it's going to be so embarrassing, or of something that's already happened and you're embarrassed to have everybody find out. You don't want people to find out about it. Oh my gosh, this is just reiterating. We have like 3 secret, and I think this nightmare is something that you're not talking about. You're not telling anybody about it. So we have this, this Six of Wands would normally be a celebration, a very public celebration. Your joy is everybody else's joy. Everyone's very happy for you. So this could be your sorrow is everybody's sorrow. Your embarrassment, maybe you're worried about being embarrassed, but instead people are just going to grieve with you and feel bad with you is what's going to happen. But right now you feel a sense of embarrassment. You're worried about public humiliation. You're worried about everybody seeing your failures. You're definitely worried about that. So in your environment, we have Page of Pentacles. This is like a new job, a new career path. You've just started something new. And perhaps this public humiliation has to deal with being afraid, because the page is the learner. You're just learning everything. So you're just learning about, your college experience or your new job. That you could have gone back to school. You could have. This has something to do with some sort of money-making venture that or home or something physical in the physical world that you are experiencing. So there's the energy around you, what's going on around you, or just in your life generally right now is this new learning vibe, this Page of Pentacles, this learning about a job or school or leases or contracts or something like that. You're learning. Or this could be someone around you. This is a court card, so this could be a student around you that's in your life right now, or someone in your household has just gone back to school, or someone in your household has just gotten a job and is just learning about it and that kind of thing. So your to-do list is this Four of Swords. This is nap, rest, take a break. This is resting for the purpose of rejuvenation, and you're going to be planning. You're going to be moving ahead. This is planning to. This is resting, taking a break from the activity to plan. This card comes with an inherent warning that if you do not do this, things get worse. So this is about taking a break from the battle, especially if this is this battle. Taking a break, resting, recovering, maybe bringing some love and rejuvenation into this difficult situation, into this sort of nightmare. Rest, take a break, find your rejuvenation somewhere. Nap. It's the napping card for sure. Okay. Oh my gosh. And then this possible outcome after you nap, for the purpose of resting, for the purpose of rejuvenation, so that you can get back at it. Look at this. This is the Four of Wands. This is leveling up and being acknowledged in the next level by an institution. So if this is the school, something's going to happen where you're going to graduate something. So here we have the church, the institution. Here we have the wands. This is about often is interpreted as marriage. And it's the 1111 card, the marriage card. But so this could be a leveling up of a relationship. Getting engaged or getting married or something like that. This can also be leveling up of some sort of career, and it's going to be acknowledged by this institution. So it could be a school, it could be a court, it could be a church, something like that. Of all of these spheres of public humiliation. This is sort of a public. It's not the same as a parade. It's just here's your certificate. Here's what you've gotten. Here you get to open up shop. Here's your business license. Here's your, there's some sort of leveling up here and fruition, and some things come to fruition. And so that's a very cool possible outcome. I'm very happy for you. So you're supposed to be taking a nap and bringing love into the situation. This could be finally leaving this threshold. This one could be about leaving this threshold. Look, we almost have some bars here opening up, and then we're seeing this. I don't know. I have such conflicted feelings about church, having gone every single Sunday for my entire childhood, and then all the other days too. So it's just I have, this is like divine and holy and beautiful. So we'll just call it a divine, holy, beautiful sanctuary, a place of beauty, a safe place. You're leveling up to this next safe place. So this is this vibe, and you can almost see the bars. This is like the view of this dove has. As these bars are opening up, as this thing is opening, and it's seeing this beautiful sanctuary, this leveling up, this next level sanctuary and safety and divine inspiration. I mean, I can almost hear actually some really beautiful songs coming out of this church. That's what I see this light as, is these really gorgeous, beautiful songs, the choir singing. So this is you emerging from this cage and crossing some sort of important threshold in your life. And so that's cool. I like that. So take your nap. Hopefully you're not having these nightmares anymore. probably caused by this sneaky behavior or this curtailing things. And strength and strength to you and your endeavors, and hope you can find your way across that threshold. But apparently the key to finding your way across that threshold is to nap. Nap, nap, nap. All right, Aries, I hope this was helpful for you. I really do appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. They're encouraging to me, and they also raise the visibility of the channel so that other people can find these messages too. So I'll see you next week.